All right, so on this journey, there were some people that I needed to forgive. I was, tempted, and I know I did this, to kind of just hang on to anger and not forgive certain people. But after listening to a really good podcast, I realized that when I withhold forgiveness to like punish someone else with my emotions, I'm only punishing myself. And that person probably has no idea. They're going on their life, has no idea, right? Me harnessing and harboring anger, that person isn't like going to be upset immediately in that moment because of those thoughts that I'm having, right? So I really like that outrage that I have is actually more enrage. Okay, so as I gain more understanding that people's actions are 100% about them and not me, that helps me to not take as many things as personally. And if it feels personal, that's like if something that someone did to me or to someone that I love feels personal, that's a choice that I was making. So, and this doesn't mean like I have to jump to forgiveness with regard to someone else. Otherwise, there's something wrong with me. Like there were certain actions of other people, like in my life that just took more time, a lot more time. And I needed to understand and process these negative emotions fully, right? So I couldn't go directly from anger to love. I had to ease into slightly more believable thoughts. I attended a lot of yoga sessions, and my intention was just forgiveness. And I kind of just gave myself permission to play around with the idea of complete forgiveness without judging myself for like my thoughts that I had about it. Which I think is valuable, when you have those thoughts, like sometimes just allow yourself to think the thoughts and maybe even write them down and don't judge yourself for it. That's not what the point is. The point is just to start creating some awareness for how your thoughts are leading to your results in life. I actually had this thought that holding on to anger for an extended period of time what if that could eventually be manifest physically in something with me? And it kind of sounds like random and selfish, but I was like, if there's any possibility of this being true, I need to process this crap and just get rid of it. And if forgiveness is all about me, then what's wrong with me wanting to process and get through it, even if it is for my own good, right? So one last thing, like forgiveness does not mean getting rid of boundaries. It doesn't mean I have to trust a certain person again. I don't even have to tell a certain individual that I forgive them because it's not about them. It's about me. So that's how I feel about it. And getting to a place of forgiveness but also taking the time needed to process emotions, like, those tough emotions, it's been really liberating for me.